Let's see where the cargo market takes us. Did you wash my hands? Of course I wash my hands. Why would I not wash my hands after going to the bathroom? I'm a hygienic person. Can't stand bad hygiene. Want to go northbound? Ooh, hello. Motor all to Plymouth. Let's do it. That's how you pronounce it, by the way, Plymouth. Not Plymouth. Plymouth. What's the easiest way out of here, I wonder? In the same way that it's Melbourne, not Melbourne. Similar concept. Left is probably easier, I think. And Worcester is not Worcester or Worcestershire. It's Worcester and Worcestershire. That's how you pronounce them. Or Worcestershire, if you want to say it that way. Another way of doing it. You've only got 12 in-game minutes. How far is it? Ooh, hello. That's impressive. Bank angle. Oh, it's only down the road. Is it this thing? Or is it that one? It's that one, isn't it? I think. That's actually happened to you before. Well, it looks like I'm teleporting anyway, because I can't actually get off the darn thing. Shh. 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 Never heard any of that soundbite. I reckon Ivan's playing soundbite bingo. I'm convinced of it. I reckon he's got a list of all the soundbites off the website, and he's going through and he's ticking them all off. And he must be down to about 5 now that he hasn't got. He's literally just playing soundbite bingo. Wait, how are we supposed to put... What? How? Dude, that's insane. There's nowhere to turn around. I ain't reversing into the compound. That's nuts. I'm going to do this in 2 stages. Number 1, I'm going to reverse into that central section. Indeed I am. Might make a screenshot of it. I knew it. I called it. Alright, so that's part 1. Do we have a what where we live? A and W, what's that? Outrageous, Ivan. That's outrageous, mate. Oh no, I've never heard of A&W. Wow, I got that wrong. Never heard of A&W. Playing that soundbite, Ivan, even when you're doing soundbite bingo, is pretty outrageous at this time of year. There we go. They said it couldn't be done. They said it was impossible. Wacky Bacon, thank you very much for subbing, Wacky Bacon. Welcome to the Net House. Sir Womble, what was the name of the film that John McEnroe is famous for? Answer, The Umpire Strikes Back. Ugh. Thank you, Womble.
I got a bad feeling about this.
It's Christmas according to Internet Explorer. Wait, you didn't get that, Armin? Okay, John McEnroe was a tennis player. With a famous phrase of, "You cannot be serious." He used to argue with the umpires.
Turn right.
Every time a ball like hit the line, he would argue with the umpire and say, "You cannot be serious. The ball was in, man." He would argue all the time at Wimbledon.
Go straight on.
You wearing the Squirrel t-shirt? Nice one. Have you ordered your Yachts t-shirt, Whiskey Man? You've only got just over a week to get one. No, Joshua, I've never heard of A&W.
Right turn ahead. Turn right.
And now it crashed. Oh, it's actually April. Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, I think it was Whiteland who insisted on that soundbite. Listen to her purr when she redlines it. Lol. I know, right, Connor?
Then take the exit right.
Dry and sunny. The
Take
irony.
the exit right. Go around the roundabout, third exit.
Take a Volvo FH 750. Why? I'd rather drive a Scania 730, to be honest.
Take the exit.
Well, I mean, everybody's got the favourite truck manufacturer, right? That's fine. What's Sound Nav mod? I can't remember the name of it, to be honest. It has a few voices in it, though. It's one off the Steam Workshop, definitely. I don't know, Red Devil. I'd probably put like, I'd probably stick Volvo and Mercedes. I mean, in terms of what I personally enjoy driving, let's put it that way. So I'd have the Scania, then I'd probably go with a Volvo and a Merc. I like driving those.
Go around the roundabout, second exit.
Volvos and Mercs are good. And then I'd probably go in with DAF and
Take the
MAN.
exit.
And at the bottom I'd have Iveco, then Renault. Is my kind of what I like to drive kind of list. I don't really like Ivecos very much, to be honest. In terms of like how they look, sound, and drive, like I just don't like them. American manufacturers. I like Kenworth more. I like driving Kenworths in general. And then, like, Peterbilts are fine, but I prefer the older Peterbilts, to be honest, than the more modern ones. I don't like the modern ones. No, Iveco's not quality. Iveco's like Renault. They try to make cost-efficient kind of trucks, cut corners, make things out of plastic, that kind of like your kind of Ryanair equivalent. Cheap, but it shows kind of thing. Albert Solo, welcome back. They did used to be owned by Ford. I'm not sure Ford's going to survive very much longer, to be honest. They'll probably get bailed out, but they're struggling. Yeah, they are owned by Paco. Yeah, Ford's struggling massively. They've had to draw down on like 10 billion of bonds and stuff at 10% interest. Watch her, I don't want any accidents in here. No, they're really struggling, 911 nuts. They don't really have, Ford doesn't really have a strategy for the transition to EV. They're just almost ignoring it. Even though most countries are basically saying like EV is the way forward. Ford has just no strategy on it at all. Like they're bolting on batteries onto their existing stuff, but they don't have like a strategy. They're not spending the R&D budget on it. Well, they don't spend a lot on R&D anymore, and they're in debt as a company. They're in debt. Same with General Motors. They're kind of in a similar pot. Like they're borrowing heavily, and they don't have an EV strategy. So I think over the next 5 years, assuming they're still around, they're going to really struggle.
Keep right. Then take the exit right. Take the exit right.
Japanese companies, why? Well, I mean, I don't know, Hazza. I mean, I've always seen Ford as, like, I think the phrase is like they're cheap to fix, aren't they? Like, Fords are ubiquitous. You can always get parts for them cheaply. So, although they go wrong, like, they're cheap to fix. That's always been the way I've perceived them. Fix or repair daily. Baz, I've put Hanutas in this truck because, you know, I wanted to increase the value of the truck. Make it more desirable. Found on road dead, wow. It's have the most market share than anyone else in the UK, Jordan Raccoon. I think you'll find that will change. Like the UK government is already like considering pulling forward the date when you can't buy a combustion engine vehicle brand new anymore. And Ford having no strategy and already years behind on the EV kind of transition. You tell me how they're going to survive in 10 years. Like most of the European car manufacturers are already pivoting to EV. Volkswagen's done a full 180 on it. All the rest of them are making, or they're even like pooling resources together in R&D to make EV products. Ford and GM? Nope. They'll probably end up buying batteries off Tesla and sticking them inside their truck or something. I give it 10 months, Slice Cyclist. Volvo stop and put... Yeah, so's Volkswagen. That's what Volkswagen are doing. Well, Volkswagen's actually woken up. As a company, they've gone, yes, we screwed up with the emissions thing, and we've not taken EV seriously. And the CEO has just basically gone, right, that's it, we're not making any more. Like, they're not pumping money into R&D on combustion anymore.
Keep left.
Like, they're going all in on EV. Well, they won't have any emissions, Clavex, so they won't need to cheat them. EV, electric vehicle. You don't see the Midwest driving EVs? Yeah, they will. The rumors are that Tesla's about to release a battery that doubles the range. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but that's the expected thing to do. Yeah, but that's not a strategy behind. That's them making the odd car with a bit of EV technology in it. That's not a company-wide strategy for how they're going to transition from combustion to EV. They don't have that behind. You've never seen a Tesla IRL? I've seen loads. Yeah, exactly, Sean. They're literally saying that they're going to come out with a battery technology that gives you 600-mile range. And that basically puts them at least 3 years ahead of any manufacturer in car batteries, which is unbelievable. Teslas are not that special anymore. You're wrong. Unless they sell their batteries to other car manufacturers, they will have double the range of the other cars. That makes them special. And then when they do the $1 million mile battery thing is what they're aiming for. The 1 million mile battery. So the idea is they're going to make batteries that you can drive your car for 1 million miles, which if you actually work it out, even for like a well-used car, that's 20 years minimum. Basically, the batteries will last beyond the life of the car. No, that's not true, Justco. That's what I'm saying. They will last longer than the car. They'll be good for 1 million miles. Oh my god. Nice job, bro. Nice job. You attempted to race the Tesla in your Austin Metro. As if. A million miles would be a century of driving. Yes. It's the kind of thing that if they pull that off, when you buy the car, you literally don't worry about the batteries anymore. Yeah, a Tesla's a very different TEF UK. I don't like the inside of a Tesla because it is so minimal. I prefer controls and buttons. I wish they made a version with controls on them doing everything via tablet screen. I don't like that. Dr. Dre, thank you for 62 months, sir. Hope you're feeling better. Stev Dog, welcome back. There's loads of lithium for 4D modding. I mean, what you have to understand is we're only mining like not even a fraction of a percentage of the Earth's crust. Like, we don't even mine more than a few hundred meters. And the top layer of the crust is 2 kilometers thick. There's lots more resources, it just gets more expensive to get it. It's like picking the low-hanging fruit and saying there's no more fruit on the tree. No, there's plenty of fruit on the tree, but you're going to have to work a bit harder to get it. Oh, a Tesla Model 3's not, you know... A Tesla Model 3's quite cheap, to be fair. One day, Moley, they'll have machines doing all the mining anyway. It'll be, like, fully automated mining operations. I can see that happening. You just have machines just grinding stuff for 24 hours. 7 days a week. I don't know, Connor. We live in strange times, mate. Delivery times are affected for everybody. How long it'll take to get your t-shirt, I don't know, but I do know people that ordered them and have their t-shirt now. I would expect a week at most. Yeah, I bet it does, Calilov. 1.4k down. Model 3s are 30 grand, still outside your range. Second hand then. What you need to look at, Flopsy-Doodle, is the total cost of ownership. Like, the initial outlay, there's just plenty of websites and videos about it, but if you look at it, the initial cost of the EV versus the cost of ownership is where you start to get your money back. It doesn't have to be a Tesla, no, quite right. I mean, you could always do what a lot of people do and go with a hybrid. Or a FEV. Whiskey Man, you'll be one of those dinosaurs at the end going, "You're not taking my Jag. I don't care if that thing goes quicker. I'm sticking with my Jag." Like the people at the end when they were transitioning from horse and cart to combustion engine. And then they're going, "I don't want you to lose my horse. I love my horse." Yeah, but this car goes, "Yes, but I love my horse and I'm keeping it."
Take the exit right.
It's amazing though, isn't it? Like the combustion engine
Go around the roundabout.
as a method of
Second
transport
exit.
basically had like a 120-year run. Well, more or less about a century of a run.
Take the exit.
And then it's about to get killed off. You ready for buy a Tesla second hand? You would have to repay for the autopilot, which costs $7,000. I don't know if that's true or not.
Right turn ahead.
Well, let's face it, 4D, there's always going to be something that we're short of. Market forces determine it all. If the price of lithium goes up and up and up, you'll be able to afford more expensive manufacturing to dig deeper and get it. It's just a market, like any other. Lord Sokyo, I don't see the result of the command, mate. All of my chat, if you notice on the screen, Lord Sokyo, if you notice, I see no response to the command because they're filtered out for me. That's why I haven't noticed. I literally don't see it. I see the command run, but I don't see the response. MJ Carr, thank you for 43 months. $4 to 6 grams per ton to make it profitable. That's crazy. Exactly, Lost Hockey. I literally don't see it. Because my chat that I read is configured to ignore Nutslammer, basically. So you see the command, I see the command being run, but I don't see Nutslammer's response because they're all muted. So anything Nutslammer says, I don't see. Well, Jens, I know what the commands are. I know what they say. I don't need to see them.
Left turn ahead. Turn left.
Roscoff? Roscoff? There's a certain trip to there from Cardiff, I seem to remember. Oh, that was Rostock. It's close. Roscoff, Rostock, same thing. Jeez, you guys are so picky. Flippin' heck. Disco! Disco! That was a long time ago. It's interesting, like, you know, the lights on top of the truck are configured to be yellow, and when it mixes with the white of the headlights on the truck, you end up with this kind of daylight, almost like a sunrise kind of yellow. It's weird.
Turn right. Keep right. Then turn right. Turn right.
I can't remember a leak here. I think it was G27 back then. Alpha 3.9, Dr. Introversius. What's in Alpha 3.9 of Star Citizen? More importantly, why is it still an alpha after 10 years? Alpha 3.9, graphics look better as you fall through the floor. Wow. I've never actually fallen through the floor, I don't think, in that game. Thanks, Apollonius. 7 hours? Blimey. Alpha 3.9 includes the 3 moons of Microtech, the prison facility, a city on Microtech, and a few other features. Right. So, mostly, like, places to go, then. Is there any kind of game functionality that comes with that? So, can you go to the prison facility and transport prisoners to and from it? That kind of thing? Have they kind of hooked in the gameplay with it?
Turn right.
The prison facility is intended for players? What? Wait, what? You're going to put players in jail? Paying customers? And you're going to put them in jail in the game? Interesting. You have to serve your time in the mining core or try to escape. Lol.
Left turn ahead.
Imagine dropping like $1,000 on a game and it puts you in prison.
Turn left.
The roadmap got decimated with removals and delays last Friday. What, as a result of the virus situation or a change in strategic direction or what? I guess I win that one, mate.
Take the exit.
As a result of the pandemic and a shift of location update. I don't know what I've got them on, Liam. I know I have the draw distance on medium. I don't see the point in drawing things in the mirrors far away.
Turn left.
If you're struggling for FPS, the mirrors are a good place to start. Ivan, thank you for the bunting. A key part of server functionality has been moved around the roadmap so much I don't think we'll see it this year.
Ahead.
I mean, I can understand if, you know,
Turn right.
I don't know, a few months delay, but are they basically, or do you think, 'cause I don't know, do you think they're using the virus as an excuse to sort of pivot
Keep right.
some massive delays and go, oh, we're not delivering all this stuff this year now because the virus?
Turn right. You have reached your destination.
Delay is a regular thing for Star Citizen, and the main focus this year is getting out of the single player. It's taken a long time to build that game, I know that much. Like, if somebody said to me, what's the definition of scope creep, I would say Star Citizen. Like, Elite Dangerous delivered a game and then carried on adding stuff to it. They keep redeveloping existing features so much they don't help themselves. Well, I agree, though. It's a massive, massive undertaking. Well, I just kind of worry that you keep piling on the desired features without delivering the existing ones, you know? They're just lucky in a way that they've got so much money, but... You know what? For some reason I thought I was reversing... Oh. I was trying to reverse to the wrong place. Interesting they're putting that in, Fatty. Do you know what? I actually need to focus on this reverse. Well, when you finally get to play the finished version of that game, everybody that backed it will be like 20 years older. And if you think I'm joking, they're already 10 years in. Like, if they're delaying the rest of this year, when do you think it'll go into beta? 5 years? That's a longer.
What was that? We need total concentration.
Thank you, BenGT. I concentrated for a minute and delivered. If Star Citizen actually came out and said...
We need total concentration.
Jake and BenGT both did that. If they came out and said, we'll deliver Star Citizen out of beta into a released version 2030, what would you say? Thank you, Ivan. Would you keep spending money on it if the delivery date was 2030? You wouldn't. Because realistically, think about it. If they've spent 10 years getting to version 3 of an alpha, and 2020 is a write-off, so 2021...
Nope.
You've then got 9 years left to actually release the game. And we know they keep adding features, they keep scope creeping the whole thing. It's got to get through alpha, then it's got to get through beta, then it gets released. I'm just putting out there, right now, in early 2020, you may refer back to this video in 10 years' time and see if I was right. But I'm predicting it'll be 2030 before Star Citizen actually goes gold. Problem is that most people are in Squadron 42 single player. They need to finish the game so all the people go to Star Citizen. I spent all the money I'm going to pay for it. Now I'm leaning back and waiting, Fatty. I think that's where I am. I think that's exactly where I am, Fatty. I think I've kind of put a limit now and said I'm not spending more money on this. Like, I want to see a return on that now. Well, they'll either deliver it, Jake, or they'll run out of money. One of those two things is going to happen. Oh, potatoes. Potato. Garlic? Potatoes? Plymouth? Felix still wants a lot of stuff. You bet they plan to stay in alpha forever like most games these days. The only problem is that they have way more bugs. I mean, look at 7 Days to Die. I think that's in alpha for 8 years. That's disgusting. They made more money in quarter one this year than last, so we'll keep making money. Yeah. If they keep creating ships and sell them... what they're doing is they're creating ships and then selling them to you in a game that you can play in, but doesn't... It's not finished. So you can enjoy it, but not really. But they say to you, well, you'll only be able to buy it for this period of time, then you can't get it again. So you'll have an exclusive ship if you buy it now. It's kind of weird. Oh, Adaldril, No Man's Sky, for all their failings, No Man's Sky, within 12 months, turned it all around, didn't they? You have to acknowledge that they fixed the problem. They didn't run away from it. They fixed the problem. Just look at Identity. Identity didn't fix the problem. The whole studio more or less shut down. Why do all... This is what I was talking about, the job market. Look at this. Look at all these pages of stuff going to Felixstowe. They're basically, all this stuff is going from one ferry port to another, which doesn't make any sense. Trick you into spending $300 of your own money, so something must be working. Hype. Basically, public safety down, that's a classic case of FOMO, the fear of missing out. You bought into that as a result of hype and of fear of missing out. Have you ever seen the Star Citizen like conventions where he stands up and updates everybody? It's like watching the Apple conventions with all the fanboys in the audience. Whoa, whoa, oh my god, look at this ship. I like that. This is crazy. This is a game. Oh my god. It's just, I don't get it. Absolute nutters. Absolute nutters. They're probably paid. I actually don't think they are. I think they're genuine. There's enough people out there who would go to that. If they got an invite to it, they would go there and be full of hype and not need to be paid. Yeah, they need to fix any kind of desync stuff. Absolutely. Let's go to Fishguard. They're all scrambling to get that ship they'll use once. I'm impressed, Ivan. You managed to find a use for that one. On your soundbite bingo. I think I'm about to refuel at some point. I've only got 300 litres left. I wonder if I could do a U-turn into here. The look of concentration. This is not the look of concentration. You've not seen my concentration face if you think that's concentration. Lol, Ivan. I love that soundbite. Stretching it a bit there. He is. How many times have I heard like a glove? Good night, see you on the next stream. Ben GT. Have a good one, sir. It's got to be the most played soundbite today, that one. I would never wreck a Renault. What are you talking about, mate? Are you going to wreck a Renault at the end? Who would do such a thing?
Right.
Welcome back. Left.
Keep left. Then turn left. Turn left.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
There are some soundbites that we didn't fit in the 5x5 bingo. Well, that one's generally used right at the end, right? You could have used that one at the end. Renault should be loved, cared for, talking to tenderly, washed and cleaned with passion. You must be joking. Buster got no rhymes. Thank you for subbing. Do you know what? I think these roadworks on this bit of road have been here since I first bought this game. They've never been finished. So it sounds about right. Typical UK roadworks. Such a manly looking truck. Did you just assume gender on my truck, Battle Rabbit? My truck is genderless. How dare you assume it? Anyone can be pink now. Exactly, I'm non-binary. It's a non-binary truck. Let's do a splash and dash. Something satisfying at landing on a planet Star Citizen. Oh yeah, I mean it was taking off and stuff, it's cool, but it's not worth like the hundreds of dollars that you spend for it. Yeah, crew chief. Pit stop, fuel to the end. Should do it. Don't need any more than that. Almost 2,000, Liam. Hey, I didn't get a 1x for that.
Happy anniversary.
Wow, I didn't even see that guy. You never paid a penny on Star Citizen. TH1 Gaming, thank you for a year. Happy anniversary. Have you tried Sim Dashboard? I don't believe so. What does that do?
Hey, hey, hey! Special delivery.
There you go, Ivan. You got the. You must have done bingo now, surely. Surely you've done bingo. Right side, clear. 2 more. I'm trying to think which 2 they would be. Which 2 sound mics has he not done? No, he's done Bunting. He's not... Maybe not done Konnichiwa. Oh, you did that one. In that case, then I'm not sure. I think he's done Nokia, I'm not sure. It's an urgent delivery, they're already calling you to hurry up. Okay, he didn't do Nokia. So there must be one more left then. Thank you very much for the bits. Again. Jack Garrett, thank you for your kindness. Thank you for dropping 5 subs on the community.
Welcome back.
And if you were lucky enough to get one, give him a thank you, guys.
Keep right. Then go straight on. Go straight on.
I don't know, McBone. They just did an interim release, I think. Did it integrate with the Baltic Sea DLC? The Black Sea one? To integrate with that properly rather than just obliterate it. But yeah, very quickly it won't work. This 137's got to be close to dropping now. Lol, Whiskey Man. This is not trucking, this is Sunday night trucking.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Some nice fog and better shaders. Well, I mean, we've already had mods that will do that. That will give you more fog and stuff. And it does look good. But, you know, with the moves to DX11, hopefully they should improve the graphics. DJ Poison, thank you for subbing. Welcome to the Nut House, sir. Thank you. Oh, farm sim. I thought you meant flight sim, Tom. Farm sim needs more horses. 12,000. I have no clue.
$50, $40, $30, $20. Retard, retard, retard.
Was that the last one? The Airbus retard, Ivan? Was that the last one? Wow. Does that mean you've completed soundbite bingo? Full house.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't, you've already done Airbus. You got one more to play. Wow. Crazy, man, crazy. Yeah, he's been doing them all night, Drangex. He's been playing soundbites all night long.
Go straight on.
You guess quarantine got to him. Well, people were saying to me at the start of the stream, look what this lockdown has done to you, Squirrel. I would say the same thing about Ivan. Pink, innit, bruv? You like the flappy ears? Lol. I like the pink teddy. The lockdown got me earlier in the sub convoy. Do you like swimming? Love swimming. Is there a sandbox option when playing the game, or does it put you straight into career mode? There is no sandbox, I don't think. The best way I can think of sandboxing CM is if you watch my video, which I can't remember the exact title, but it's something like how to cheat money or whatever in Eurotruck. Watch that, use the 2 mods that I provide, and it'll give you like loads of money and loads of XP, which basically is like sandboxing. Not in the sense that it doesn't unlock the map for you, but it does allow you to buy any truck you want. Well, no, I think what he means about sandbox mode is
Keep left.
he can do what he likes.
Go straight on.
He can go. He can drive any truck, configure whatever he likes, go to any city he wants to. Like, you can't do that in career mode. Nice one, Jody Raccoon. Right side. Whiskey Man, I don't think I'll be going to SCS anytime soon, do you? Darth Squirrel. You what, mate? Exactly. SCS are not even at SCS. Well, I think he's saving his last soundbite, to be fair. Docks at Alpine, I think this will be the last delivery, and then I'll finish. All your week is ETS2 or ATS all day, Thomas. Really? That's
Go
hardcore.
straight on.
Oh, I hate, honestly, Jens. The first time I started playing Euro Truck was the one thing that I saw that annoyed me the most was the drop-off lanes, especially in the UK. Why they don't have Bristol, I don't know. I really don't know why they didn't put Bristol in. They should have done. Losso setup's doing well. Enjoying it. The UK DLC. No, they just need to go back and redo the UK. Well, they probably put Plymouth in because it has the ferry link, I'd guess. Or maybe they didn't realise that Plymouth was significant. Honestly, I don't think we'll get a UK rework.
Go straight on. Go
Well,
straight
Inverness is in the game if you get pro mods, I think. UK's a lot better with pro mods on it. You're pretty sure the UK rework's planned? Yeah, pro mods in Scotland's really enjoyable. Really nice drives up there. Have to rework the UK too, but not yet. You can see how SCS work in this game. Well, they were redoing Germany, weren't they? But I think largely that was down to Mandelsoft, who then left SCS, if I'm not incorrect. So I don't know if they're going to carry on with the Germany rework. I just love how the AI ignores your indicator. You put the indicator on to move over, and the motorcyclist just shot through. It like doesn't move over, just keeps going. Doesn't slow down. Doesn't move over. Just. I don't know 911. Honestly, don't remember. True to life motorcyclist. You must be joking. You must be joking. It's the opposite. The motorcyclists move more than the cars. If I'm on a bike and I see somebody indicating to move into my lane, I move. I ain't staying there. If only you could move over some point today, that would be great. Thanks. The longest sub, Thyrox. He's one of the day one subs. There aren't many of them left. Way back from 2015. Actually, no, it's before then, isn't it? 2013, I think. 80 something months, I think. Kyle, I'm 20. I'm 21 next week, mate. Getting old. Is it a pink Renault Trond? It's pink and then some. We've even got pink on the inside, look at that. A pink teddy, a pink cup, and a pink heart. It's like Valentine's Day. Lol. Did the whole pink thing start with farm sim tractors? Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't think so. Because I used to have a purple tractor in farm sim. Does this mean I have echo next time? Why do you say that, Jimerick? F1 drivers are pushing local CMP if they're regular people that would have been banned. Yes. That is very true. Not really setting a good example either, are they? Because everybody else, all the kids are watching them do it and they're thinking, well, that's fine to do.
The roundabout, second exit. Take the exit.
You're welcome, Armin. Thank you. No, they don't realize what they're doing. You just noticed the stream was muted. I did tell you Dredge on, but you didn't hear me.
Go around the roundabout, second exit.
Oh, a Renault Magnum?
Take the exit.
Second best truck in the world? Smash it. If a Renault hits a Renault, what happens?
I got a bad feeling about this.
Always going left. Oh, it's close.
The exit. Go around the roundabout.
Thank you, Ivan.
Second exit.
Was that bingo or not?
Take the exit.
No. Wow. Renault hits a Renault to kill two birds with one stone. That's true. I did, Dr. Hosper. They make good stuff. I already owned plenty of Azus stuff before they sponsored.
Go around the roundabout, first exit. Take the exit.
Oh, two stones with one bird. Okay. Technically speaking, Flamingo, technically speaking, it's pronounced Azus. A lot of people say either Asus or Azus,
Go around
including
the
myself.
roundabout, first exit. Take the exit. Go around the roundabout, first exit.
I've heard of three pronunciations, I think.
Take the exit.
Asus, Asus, and Azus. Pick one.
Turn left. You have reached your destination.
And it's starting to rain. Anybody think we're near Wales? Yeah, the parking has been fun tonight. That's for sure. Although that one's tricky coming in on the entrance though, more than anything. Thank you for entertaining us this evening, Ivan. It's pink, isn't it? Well, there you go. That's another Sunday night trucking done and dusted.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Thank you very much for the bits, Captain Flint. In Fishguard. Was that the last one, Ivan? Is that soundbite bingo now? Thank you very much, Ivan. Oh, I almost forgot. One more thing. Something we've not done yet.
Want some cake?
I would love some cake and a cup of tea. Thank you very much. This ferry port looks like a nice place.
Aye, 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 aye.
Are we ready? Oh god. Oh my god! It hit the ground so hard, it just carried on going. Oh, nicely timed one, Jake. Nicely timed bit delivery as well. Someone needs to clip that. That was epic. Oh dear. Thank you, Thomas. Rest in peace, Renault. And on that bombshell, I will say to you, have a very good evening. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the Sunday night trucking.
Aye, 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 aye.
Renault destroyed and bingo complete. Well done, Ivan. Thank you for the bits tonight, sir. It's been very entertaining. Guys, have a great rest of your week. I'm done here after 4 days of streaming. I hope you all have a very pleasant and safe week ahead of you. And I shall be back on Thursday for some more fun and streams and games. So yeah, have a great week. Thank you so much to the mods and everyone on the team for moderating and playing games with me this weekend. And yeah, stay safe. Try to avoid this nasty virus. And I'll see you all real soon. Take it easy, guys. Love you all. Good night.